Hi there, it's me, Mr. Sebastian, and I am a teaching artist with the United Arts Council. And today we are going to do a fun art project and also a small meditation. So before we get started with the meditation, I'm going to let you know about the supplies that you're going to need for this project. It's a really cool and fun project. What you're going to need are a blank piece of paper. If you have one or two pieces, that'd be great. And also, if you have construction paper, that'd be awesome. But if you do not, white pieces of paper will do as well. So just grab two or three if you have it, all right? Also, you're gonna need a pencil, a pair of scissors, and Elmer's glue. And I would recommend Elmer's glue just because the consistency is a little bit more liquidy. And glue sticks are just a little bit more, they just, this Elmer's glue, if you have it, would work best for this project. You can also try a glue stick. However, I really recommend the liquid glue, Elmer's glue. So now we are going to start with the meditation, and we are going to start by taking really big inhales and exhales. So your feet are going to be flat on the ground, and your hands are going to be flat on your lap. And you're going to start by inhaling, and then exhale. Inhale one more time. Exhale. One last time, really big inhale. And then exhale. So breathing like that really helps us calm our central nervous system. And this meditation will really help us get focused and calm to start a really nice, fun project where we can do the best creative work that we can. Okay? So now you're going to close your eyes and we're going to start a meditation. Okay? Eyes closed, you're going to inhale. You're going to notice your breath getting slower. Inhaling, exhaling gently. So with your eyes closed, you're going to imagine yourself in a big meadow. You're going to see hills and hills of green grass, flowers of all colors and all kinds. The sky is bright blue, the clouds and the birds are flying high. You feel warm sun on your skin, and as you see in the distance, a big, big tree. You notice this big, big tree as you get closer is almost the same size as you. This big tree has lots of branches and leaves, but instead of leaves, they're blank pieces of paper. Now, with your pen that you find on the ground, you're going to start writing all the things you're grateful for. This can be your family, your friends, it can be your school, books, clean water, all the necessities that some people go without. A nice home, a car, a nice coat, some nice shoes. Or it can be your favorite possessions, like your video games or your bicycle. You're going to start listing every little thing that you're grateful for. Now, as you're done thinking about and writing all the things that you're grateful for, you're going to be lying on the grass, smiling at the sky, thinking about how happy and grateful you are for everything in your life. Think about all the ways that you have so many things that some people don't, and that fills your heart full of happiness. Now you're going to slowly and gently open your eyes. Take a deep breath. Give a big stretch if you want. Roll your elbows, your shoulders. You can yawn. Raise your hands up to the sky. Give a big stretch and come back. Okay? So, I know that sometimes meditation can be hard to focus on and stay quiet and to think about and visualize, but it really does help us a lot in life to get calm and relaxed, because sometimes life can be really, really busy and it can move really fast and it's one thing after the next. And it's good to think about and reflect on all the things that we're grateful for, because there are so many things that we have that other people don't have. And it's very important that we notice this each day. So, now that we're done with our meditation, we are going to start our fun art project. And with the art project, it is paper curling. So I'm going to show you my finished project. It is a tree, just like in the meditation, and it is paper curling technique. So it's really fun and cool. Now, you don't necessarily have to do a tree. You can do a sky, grass, you can do a heart, you can do anything, a bicycle, anything really, any design that you wish to make. You can draw it out first on the piece of paper. I usually just like to start off by cutting the strips first, as I'm going to show you right now, and then working my way with an idea. So you can also use a ruler if you want, or an edge of a magazine or book to cut the strips, like this, and draw the line with the pencil, like that. But I'm just gonna freehand it, just for the sake of the video, to move a little bit faster. So I'm going to cut the strips like this, long ways, hot dog ways, if you will. And you're gonna want to cut a generous amount of strips. So you want at least 10 to 20 strips. Okay? So right now I'm just going to cut a couple just to show you. You can use any colors that you want. You can also do a white paper curling technique, which I think is really cool as well, because it's a subtle, it's very subtle. However, it stands out because the white just pops and reflects from the white piece of paper. Now, they don't have to be perfect, because once you start curling, you're going to see that the size and shape doesn't really matter, because you're going to start curling them and it's going to be different sizes and looks. So you're going to start off by grabbing your pencil like this and then curling your paper strip with the pencil, the end of the pencil. Now I like to start off by curling it, and then usually I take it off the pencil or whatever you're curling it with. You can use anything, a pen, um, anything that's round you can use. And then I just start wrapping it by myself with my hands. And then you're gonna let it go, and there is your paper curl. See how it kind of looks the same as this? Okay. So once you have a couple of these going, you're going to be able to create your design. Now, usually I like to kind of get creative juices flowing, so I start curling all the different colors or all different sizes, shapes, and then lay it out onto the paper so that it looks cool and different. Okay. Now, sometimes it gets stuck on the pencil, so once you start wrapping it and you forget to pull it out before you hand roll it, like it gets stuck, but you can just let go of it because even if you tighten it a little bit, once you're done curling it, it'll stay. It'll stay curled. Okay, I'm going to do these last two. Now I have another like construction paper here, but you can use another white piece of paper or anything, but that's where the glue is going to be. So once you finish curling it, I'm going to show you how to place the glue on, which is fairly easy. So now you have all your curls, they're all different shapes. And if you want some bigger than others, you know, some are bigger than others, you can stretch them out, or you can curl it again and make it like tighter if you want it smaller or whatever. But I like how they're different sizes and they're different because it just makes it more interesting looking for me. But you can have them all the same if you're doing a heart or something. The trees sometimes are kind of like different branches and leaves, so I like how they're kind of different sizes and width and lengths and heights. So now you're going to put the glue on the paper, and you can just rub it around on the paper like this. You're going to want to have a fair amount, a good amount there, because remember, you're going to try to fill up the whole paper. And once you have the glue, you're going to leave the curl in there for a minute or two. And just kind of like, you know, move it around. Make sure that all the ends have glue on it so that when you place it on here, see, you can always look at it too. Make sure that all the ends have some glue, because sometimes it doesn't, and you have to keep dipping it. And you're going to place it on here, like so. So I like to always place my paper curls first, you know, before I, to know what position I want them in. And then I'll go ahead and start gluing. However, you can also just go in and start doing it and then see what kind of look you get. Because I also like when art is done fast and just in the moment. You don't always have to think about everything, which, you know, is good sometimes, but sometimes it's good to just go with what you feel and have fun and see what comes out, because you can always make another one. Okay, and you're gonna lightly press on it once you have it on there, just to make sure that it's on there. And you're gonna want to let it sit for at least half an hour. You're not gonna want to touch it or move it or flip it or anything like that, because these are drying with the glue. So even if you get a little bit of glue on the edge, and you see a little white, that's okay. It's going to dry clear. It won't show up. You can also get a paintbrush and get a little paintbrush and glue it on. I can just use my fingers too and, and put some glue on the bottom to make sure that it all sticks. So like that one was popping up, but I can press it and now it'll stick to the paper, that little edge right there. Okay? You're going to want to make sure that you have a lot of glue on there so that it stays. The more glue, the better. You don't want too much glue. You don't want to drown it. But just make sure that all the edges have a fair amount of glue. Sometimes you can't really see the glue because you know how it's on the edge. Kind of put it on there and kind of swirl it around. So, fair amount, not too much, but not too little either. Just the right amount. Okay. I'm going to put my last two pieces. And we are done with the branches part. All the leaves. And then I can start doing the trunk. Alright, done here. Okay, there you go. So that's the beginning of a tree. Now I would do the brown down here so that it will look like this one. Isn't that cool? You can also do white. You can do a white paper curl and it will turn out just as cool and just as beautiful as any other color that you don't have. Okay, but if you do have construction paper, that's also fun. You can do different colors. You can mix reds and oranges and yellows for a sunset. You can do the moon. You can fill it all with navy blue and then do little yellow paper curls for the stars. Anything that you really, can think of. Have fun with it. Enjoy it. Thank you so much. And I hope to see you soon. Okay? Thank you so much. Have a great day.